out the ring, apparently. I liked him, though. And I was pervy with Nick Jonas. Speaking of pervy, it's Male Model Week on Watch What Happens Live in honor of Fashion Week. The models always look hotter in their pictures than in person. The guests for the live show were Rosie and Kathy from the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and we did a lovely tribute to Joan. Mom texted at the end of the night, "Not a great show, but you look fab." I will always get points from her for shaving. Monday, September 8th, 2014. You lost your toughness, man. Surfing greeted me with that bon mot this morning. Negative points for shaving from the doorman. You don't necessarily want to start your day feeling like your mojo was shaved off the night before, but then again, it's nice to have a trusted friend keeping you in check. There's nothing better than walking into a show with enthusiasm and excitement, but the longer I do this job, I've done more than 700 shows, the harder it is to get it up. I was fully erect today, though. I love a hashtag boner metaphor. For Kristen Wiig and Bill Hader, who were taping at noon to air Thursday. My team had advance warning that Kristen was sick, wouldn't be drinking, and was barely up for the show. Turns out she had a scratch in her throat and was everything I wanted her to be, and that's saying something. I think she'll be back. Then Ramona came in to discuss her future on Real Housewives of New York. She arrived wearing hot pants, a tank top, pumps, and her hair in a top knot. Business casual. And though I was dreading it, the conversation actually went pretty well. She profusely apologized for how she treated me at the reunion, and I said I just wish she'd listened to my questions because they weren't so bad, but that the viewers had turned on her and she needed to rehabilitate herself. I may have even used the "I want to be in the Ramona business for a long time" line. I really do, though. I had to sign a zillion book plates, and by a zillion, I mean 1,000, which Target will insert into my book, which wasn't fun, and then plan for our Friends Indeed Gala next month. Then go through tax payments with Darren and write thank yous for the very random gifts I got all summer from viewers. Paintings of myself, paintings of Wacha, dog leashes, Cardinals stuff, peanut stuff. Then I grabbed my executive producer, Michael Davies, and we went to the men's final of the U.S. Open. We were in the Heineken suite. David Schwimmer was too, and he looks very good, very Ross. And it was too bad my dad didn't come this year. Mom and Dad are getting ready for their tour of Nazi hotspots in Europe, not only because they showed me on the big screen, but also because I could have used him by my side. They showed me at the exact moment that Michael went to go get a Heineken Light. Delicious, full-bodied, but half the gals. So I was sitting there alone like a douche lord. Last year I'd made fun of Kevin Spacey for wearing makeup to the match, but I was glad I'd kept mine on from the earlier taping because, despite seeming like a lonely loser, I didn't look half bad up there. The match was over in a flash. The Croat won. And in the car back to the clubhouse as we watched the incredible sunset over Manhattan, we marveled at how lucky we are to live in this city. I signed more pieces of paper. Then a reporter from Details showed up to follow me around behind the scenes of our live show, which was a half disaster. Let me just say this. I think Zasha Mamet was not very amused by this little show of ours, or by me. Then the phones went out somehow, and I wound up objectifying Patrick Wilson and talking about his tits, further alienating Zasha. And it turns out the sponsor got up during a commercial break and changed the placement of their product on the bar, which later sent me into a tailspin. The best thing about the show, as it sometimes is, was Wacha. He came out and picked his favorite girl from Girls by picking his favorite treat. He chose Shoshana, so that was fun for her. After the show, Mom texted, "I don't know who that girl is, but she wasn't having fun." Tuesday, September 9th, 2014. NYC to Greensboro, North Carolina, and back to NYC. What the fuck are we doing up at 5:45, homeboy? That was the look Wacha gave me when the alarm went off this morning. I tried to tell him that Daddy had a paid speaking gig in Greensboro, North Carolina, but he didn't get it. In my ongoing bid to roll with a deeper posture,